Welcome to Oliver, Becoming More Primal by 55. Today we're out on the dock at our local lake in our HOA community, and I'm practicing my 5th day of a 55-day challenge that I'm embarking upon for myself, not a part of any other real challenge. You can take a look around. We'll probably take a little walk so you can kind of see the scenery around the area that we are living in and where I'm filming these videos at approximately 4,000 foot elevation. Actually today we're actually at 3,800 foot elevation in this northern Sierra of California. So what am I doing today? We're in the middle of not in the middle, I'm only 5 days into a 55-day challenge. It's a squat challenge. I'm trying to get to the point where I can squat without assistance, ass to grass. And one of those things that we had to do before we could take our first steps, and now we're just trying to get back to being able to do that, to improve our mobility, improve strength, just overall get back to our primal roots. Yeah, so you can see that I have a board set up here on the dock, and the dock is at a little bit of an angle. You can probably see that in the video, and I'm using the wood plank from my shop to give a little lift to my heels so that I can stretch my ankles out. I had an ankle break years ago, so my mobility in my ankles has been not that great, and I'm hoping to improve upon that. I'm still not proven whether or not I'll be able to get to the point of actually ass to grass squatting without some kind of a leverage, but I'm hopeful, and I think that over time we can stretch that ankle out and regain the mobility that I lost. So without further ado, I'll assume the position here. The goal right now is to get down into a squat position. The 55-day challenge is get into a relaxing squat position. And of course we want to be heels on the flat on the ground, not even on the angle or with the assistance of the board. The idea right now is that I am trying to get up to 5 minutes a day for the first week, and then in the second week we'll be trying to get to 10 minutes a week, or 10 minutes per day, and that's cumulative. So a couple of minutes here, a couple of minutes there. There's a couple of different challenges I've seen on YouTube and TikTok or wherever, 100-day challenge to do it daily, and you can get to the point where you can actually walk around in a squat. If you've ever followed Strength Side on YouTube, I really enjoy them. I just love to be able to get to the point where I can walk around in a duck walk in a full primal squat. Yeah. So we'll just take in the scenery, relax, do a little bit of... One thing about this exercise, it really allows you to, it forces you to diaphragm breathe, breathe into your belly. And obviously right now I'm talking, so I think I'm just going to take a few seconds and just relax, get into my breath. In through my nose, breathe into my belly, out through my mouth. I picked a 55-day challenge for this one in particular, 55 days from January 1st. Currently we're November 12th, I think, today, and we're 50 days from January 1st, so I'm 5 days into this challenge. And then inherently, my series or my challenges are going to be 55 days. 2 reasons. It plays into my Oliver by 55 years old. I am currently 54 years old. I turned 54 3 months ago. And my goal is to become more primal by 55. I'll be obviously 55 for a year. So I figure I have 21 months, 2 things to explore, document, see what my progress is. I'm going to be releasing my introduction video actually this coming Saturday, and I'll link that in this video above. I'm actually releasing this one first, and the reason I'm doing that is primarily because I wanted to make sure that I release a progress video 5 days in to my 55-day challenge, and I have completed my intro video, but I'm going to set it up to release on Saturday morning, probably at 8 a.m. So if you would like to follow this channel, I'm going to be documenting different challenges. I'm going to talk about what's happened to me over the past 30 years and the pitfalls, the mistakes that I've made. That's actually what the introduction video is 30 years of nutritional and fitness mistakes that I've made since I was 25 years old, and regarding fitness and nutrition, and what I'm trying to do to fix it, and trying to do to see if I can live to be 85, to see if I can get another 30 years. I can use the past 30 years to fix the next 30 years. Not ideal. You shouldn't wait. No one should. Reality is that's what's happening. And I'm telling you that right now I'm in my 5th day again. The challenge is to get 5 minutes in the squat position, and then eventually reducing the wedge under my heels to 0, and then no slope, obviously, be flat on the ground. And it's cumulative 5 minutes in the first week. Right now I think I've been sitting in the squat for only about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and I can tell you that I'm feeling it in my ankles. I'm feeling a little burn, a little stretch in my feet, and that's why I'm doing this, because I want to make sure that anyone that wants to embark upon this challenge, I'm not talking about the guys that are 35, 40 years old that have never stopped lifting weights and never stopped working out, and I'm talking to the people trying to give inspiration to the other 50+ year olds that need encouragement, need to know what it's going to be like if they try to make this change as well. And also I want to encourage 25-year-old younger me's younger self to not make those mistakes and not go down those paths, not to continue your fitness and continue your nutrition and your health. So that's what this channel is going to be, and I really think that if I don't get up out of the squat now, I'm probably going to pay for it later. So peace.